Mehringdamm is high on the list of tourist guides, and that's because it's a great gateway to the cozy Bergman Kiez, the nice Victoria Park, and not far off the legends of Curie 36 and Mustafa's Döner. So why you want to wear on your overpriced donut? I think that's what this tour. See one of these proper streets in Berlin. And also this on the scene. Là, regarde le film in front of you. In the middle of the 19th century, Berlin saw an unprecedented growth of population due to the Industrial Revolution. To prevent any chaotic growth of the urban space, a man called James Hobrecht came up with a plan. And this urban planning model would last for the decades to come.
Exactly, Bastian. Thank you. Mein urban plan für Berlins was defined by somewhat rectangular street grid layout structured by large avenues. In each grid, large blocks up to 400 meters long and 200 meters deep define each plot of land. These are the advantages of producing large enough streets to handle traffic, but not so large to save on road development costs for the state. I designed this plan to enable harmonious co-living of different types of population and solve basic hygiene issues. Back to you, Bastian. And now, who wants to touch my massive moustache?
This is why in Berlin you will often see the front building, the Vorderhaus for the upper middle class, and the Hinterhaus for the working class. And those would often also feature a workshop, a small business, or sometimes also even a farm. So now you understand why a lot of residential buildings in Berlin have the same proportions and a similar layout. But what I am about to show you right now is an exception to that rule. In 1881, a man made use of his T-shaped plot to build a wonderful ensemble of neo-Baroque buildings for the upper middle class. Connecting 3 streets, the large apartments are facing each other, and in the middle you have a little courtyard and little gardens where the good society could meet. The details on the facade are particularly impressive, and apart from a destroyed wing during World War II, it has remained pretty much intact. And I must say, it's so quiet here, especially next to Yorkstrasse, which is practically the highway in the city. And funnily enough, this building code also defined that the backyard had to be large enough to let a fire truck turn around at 60 square meters to be exact. And it's also from that code that we have the 5-story high maximum limit that you can see throughout most of the city. But that doesn't really explain why most kitchens look like corridors. Why Berlin? Why? So there you have it, the most beautiful place to eat your overpriced Döner. And what was for free is all the fun facts that you learned today.